Hi, folks. I'm Bruce Paulson with DetermineSolutions.com, and I help dentists get more patients using Google. And if you go to DetermineSolutions.com/blog, you'll find all my articles on what I do exactly to help dentists get new patients and what you can do yourself to improve your visibility online so people can find you and schedule dental appointments. In this video, I'm going to talk about social media for dentists and why it's important. I found a pretty good example. And yeah, so let's just get into it. Let me make my face smaller here and get my glasses so I can see something. Okay, so the reason why social media is important is because it helps you get found online. It helps with branding. Traditionally, most dentists that I've worked with, they just use like maybe a Facebook page or maybe an Instagram. They generally would pick one social media and just use that. It's understandable, but I'm going to show you why you want to create a bunch of social media accounts if you're a dentist. So here, the example I found is I searched for dentist in Atlanta, Georgia. And this particular search gets 1,000 searches on average a month. And the cost per click, if you were to do Google Ads, is $7.74 a click. So what that just means is that people are paying a fair amount of money just to get one click to their website from Google. So anyway, it's competitive, and that's why I wanted to look for something competitive for this example. So dentist, Atlanta, Georgia. It's valuable if you have a dental practice in Atlanta to show up at the top of this search. So we see these ads that these people are paying about $7, $8 for one click for. Then you have your Google Maps. These are the organic listings, right? So this is where SEO comes into play. This first one is a generic, this is opencare.com. It's a directory listing. This is the second, technically this is the second organic listing, but the first that is an actual dental practice in Atlanta. It's the Atlanta Dental Spa. So they're doing something right because they're showing up at the top for a very valuable search. Like if you're on page whatever, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're just not going to get nearly as many people in Atlanta who need a dentist to see you. So they're doing something right. So I go over here and I pull up Google again and I search for Atlanta Dental Spa. And I see the first thing I see is their website. Here is their knowledge panel or their Google My Business. Here's their Yelp listing. And then this is where social media comes into play, right? Here's their Facebook page. This is a video on their Facebook page. You see that? Here's another video on their Facebook page. Here's their YouTube. Here's their Instagram, right? So right away we see social media. Not only is it great because you get to speak directly to your patients, you answer their questions, interact with them, see what they're looking for, how you can help them, but it also helps with search results. If you've seen some of my other videos, I'll try and link it below this one, the one on why you want to own your brand online. This is exactly what these folks are doing. When you search their brand, everything on this page, these videos, these social profiles, it all links back to their website. So everything here goes back to Atlanta Dental Spa, except for the ads, of course, but that's just the way it is. And so that's important. You want to do that. And one of the reasons why this is important specifically for dentists, why I go over this in the other video, but look at this, Atlanta and dental. So these are two keywords, right? Because look at this. This is the keyword dentist, Atlanta, Georgia. So this is the location and this is the niche. Location, niche. The location is Atlanta, the niche is dental. Dental is really close to dentist. Google can put those together that they're hyper relevant to each other. So right away, by having good branding, it helps to show up for searches like this, right? One of the ways you do good branding is with social media. And these folks who are like number one for Dentists Atlanta, Georgia are doing something right. One of the things they are doing right is using consistent branding with their social media. Because look at that, Facebook.com/Atlanta Dental Spa. That's their name, Atlanta Dental Spa. It's consistent, right? YouTube, Atlanta Dental Spa. Instagram, Atlanta Dental Spa, right? So it's consistent. It's telling Google on all these big trusted websites on the internet. And so like YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all these big social medias, they're some of the largest websites in the world. So in the land of the internet, that's trust. They're all pointing right back to the same website. They're saying the same thing. They're saying, hey, this website has to do with the city of Atlanta and dentistry, dentist. So it's all very relevant. It's all very helpful. And what you want to do, you can, most dentists will have they might use a Facebook page, right? But I encourage you, even if you don't use these accounts, it's good to use them. But even if you don't use them, to go out there and create them, because it helps Google see this consistency about your business, and it helps build relevancy and trust. And this is a website called knowem.com, right? If you're like, well, I mean, I've got a Facebook and a Twitter and Instagram. Well, there's hundreds of websites that you can build, or pages, social media accounts that you can build. So go to this website. It's free, knowem.com. And if you go here, check it. This lets you check on your brand. So you could search for like Atlanta Dental Spa, or you could search whatever your practice name is on hundreds of social media accounts. And when you do this, it just populates and populates and populates. So you can go out and create hundreds of these, and it's helpful. How many do you need? Like everything with search engine optimization, it just depends. Like if you're the more competitive situation you're in, the more you're going to need help. But creating 100 social profiles is definitely going to be helpful. I recommend it. It helps with branding. And just to show you that I practice what I preach, if you do a search for Determined Solutions, my business, you see the website, then you see the Facebook page, the YouTube, the LinkedIn. And so another thing you want to pay attention to is Google switches this stuff around, and social media, because it's so popular, is very relevant to your brand search. So in this case, sometimes it'll show my videos. Right now it's not. It'll show a video carousel, but like with Atlanta Dental Spa, it is. And another one it does is with the Twitter. It'll show the carousel of tweets sometimes. And Google mixes it up. So sometimes you see it, sometimes you don't. But if you don't have those accounts and you don't have that content on the accounts, then it won't show up under your search. So basically, I highly recommend you create social media accounts, create them with your exact name, and be consistent with it, and it will help you in Google search. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can reach out to me on social media, or you can email me at seo@determinedsolutions.com. seo@determinedsolutions.com. I hope you found this helpful, and I will see you on the next video. All right, thanks.